What's up, Panda dudes? Peter from Panda here. Hey, I just bought myself this CrazyFire hanging hook lantern, LED I presume, and looks like it's probably good for emergencies, but probably mostly for camping. It says Rainproof 3-watt LED outdoor. Let's go ahead and unbox this little bad boy from CrazyFire. There we go. And here it is. You know, it's not that big. Not that big at all. I mean, I guess the box was even made me feel like it was bigger than it actually is. You have a micro USB cable, so looks like it's rechargeable, and this looks like it's probably 4 or 5 feet, possibly. Looks like there's some instructions in there, but we don't need no stinking instructions. We can figure this out on our own. So it looks like kind of like a little plastic transformer toy. First of all, it has like a silicone bump here, and like a lens to diffuse, and it feels like there's a little kind of a dome inside, right? You can kind of see it out there. So I'm assuming that's the element that lights up. Oops, kind of have pushed it all down. There we go. It's not super airtight, so when you get it kind of in this dome shape, it seems to hold that. Obviously a red and white construction. Now the question is, how does everything work? So first of all, I can flip things up. So you definitely have a full loop here. There's no opening. And then on top of that, it looks like I have a little swing out. Oh, a little hook there. So not only do you not need to have, you know, a paracord or a hook, it has a built-in hook in case you don't have it. So that's kind of nice. You can hang it on the loop of a tent. You can hang it from a branch or something on a tree. You could hang it from your clothing or a pack or a tent pole, whatever it may be. And that seems to fold down there and be pretty nice. And then it kind of snaps in place. You can see there's a couple little teeth on the edge there, and that fit into these little detents right there on the side. So when you push it down, it snaps into place. Now on this side, it says input DC 5 volts. So let's see how this bad boy works. Looks like there's a little cover covering a micro USB port right there. And then, you know, it says waterproof, so you can push this little silicone gasket in there and protect that little bad boy. And then I think this looks like it pivots up like this, and that's a magnet. So the cool thing is you can, and those are pretty strong magnets, you can kind of see there would be like 2 round, probably rare earth magnets in those little things right there, and that thing will hold its own weight up. Crazy little CrazyFire. So, you know, if you have a steel tent pole, or, you know, the side of a cabin or the side of a cooler, or what have you, you could stick this on and adjust it so that it's pointing up, or adjust it like this so it's pointing down, or just stick it directly against something, you know. Especially if you have like a power outage, you could just put it on your refrigerator or your stove door, or you know, even to you know, your chandelier, your hanging lamp or something like that. Now let's see if this thing is powered on or charged up at all. The power button's right there, and look at that, it is absolutely charged up, because we can get it to power on, and it's pretty bright. I mean, it's a white light. Let's see if there's any other modes. Oh, it gets brighter. So that's an even brighter setting right there. And third time, flashes. It's not a full strobe, but flashes, good for signaling, good for putting on the top of your car if it's disabled, maybe on a camp table as people are trying to find the campsite. And then the last button is off. So this little CrazyFire lantern probably works pretty well, but let's try it in the dark. All right, guys, so it's nighttime and we are outside here, totally dark. I've got trying to find the power button on this bad boy, and there we go. Turn it on and set it on the table here, and we could absolutely have a meal, do a little camping, little talking. Be great for outdoor concerts or something like that. If I hit it again, that's going to get even brighter. You can see there, lights up things pretty darn well. It's actually pretty bright even when I'm just looking at it. And then obviously flashing mode, so if you wanted to signal people, I think that would definitely get their attention. So pretty cool little outdoor light, perfect for camping. I'm definitely going to be using this sucker. Peter from Panda, out.